What up everyone? Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to adjust the speedo on an R33 Skyline without having to get like a calibration or a what are they called, like a speedo calibrator or something that you wire in. So you can actually do it on these gauges themselves. So you've got to basically strip it down, pull it apart, and then once you've pulled it apart, on the very back you basically pull this piece out, which is like your what gets your speed and the Ks that you've done. And then on the back here you can actually solder or desolder to adjust your speedo. Now the reason that you may do this is either you've got a different speedo from a different Skyline that you've put in, or you've changed the wheels on your car. So if you've gone either bigger, smaller, anything like that, then you'll have to adjust your speedo. Well, you don't have to, but if you want it accurate, then you can. So I'm going to take you through the steps on how to do it and give it a crack. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to take the surrounding off. There's just clips right there which go all around the cluster. You can probably do it with your fingers if you're skilled enough, which I am not, so I will not be doing that. Hang on, I might actually be able to if I can just get in there. There we go. Okay, so the top is undone and the bottom just kind of just pops off once you're done. There are clips on the bottom that you can undo, but it generally kind of just slides off once you've done the top. There's these 4 screws here, so you just got to undo those. So just undo those. Alright, so this should just drop down all of its glory. There we go. So we'll just set this aside, so you don't need that piece anymore for the moment. Yeah, so here we go. So this is the internals here, this is the board. If you look on the very back here, see if I can get it to focus. See where it says ADJ, so adjust. And then these pins here, they all, so either soldering or desoldering them will adjust your speedo. So what I've read about it is 0 is a small change and 9 is a large change. So if your speedo is really out, then obviously you might start lower down here, and if it's not so out, then you'd start up here. That's what I've been told. I haven't tested each one. However, it's pretty simple just to put a little bit of solder on it and then just test it. Yeah, you've got to obviously you've got to put it all back in and then just kind of just leave your cluster just sitting in there, and then obviously if it doesn't work, then pull it all out again. But you don't have to put the front plastic or anything back on to test it. So what we want to do is we want to desolder 6, and then we want to solder 5 and 4 to make it accurate again. So let's get to the soldering part. Okay, to start with, what we need to do is we need to remove 6. So 9 is fine, but 6 needs to be removed. Now I'm not very good at removing solder. Well, there we go. We just removed 6 and put it on 5, which we actually need to do. And it was blurry when I did that. Awesome. Anyway, so we've removed 6 and we've just put it onto 5, which is 5 we actually need. So it's 5 and 4 that we need. I'll just quickly tidy that up a little bit. It should be on there. It's going to focus. Yeah, so 6 is separated, 5 is now soldered. So then all we need to do is just need to do 4. So I'll just grab a little bit of solder. You only need like a tiny wee bit of solder to do this. So I'll just put it on there, and then solder on number 4. If we can, hang on. I don't think I put enough solder on there. It just fell off. Alright, so put on number 4. Way too much solder on there, but that's okay. It's all good. Cool. Okay, I'm shithouse at soldering, but that's okay. So yeah, that is done. So that should now be pretty accurate for the Speedo. And that is literally it. That is all you need to do for the R33 Skyline. I believe it's the same for the R32 and the R34, but I don't have one to check. But that is how you do it on an R33 Skyline, adjusting your speedometer to match your actual speed. Alright, so now that you've done your soldering for this piece, putting it back in is literally just reverse of what we did to begin with. So just get this in there. It's a little bit tricky. There's a fucking truck driving past. Anyway, so getting this in is just literally just a reverse process of what we did for putting it, for taking it out, sorry. So literally just get these screws lined up. I've got no idea if that's lined up, but it feels like it is. Alright, so I hope this has helped you with your Speedo and your R33. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys next time.